Hey guys, Smith City here for Smith City product reviews. Well, I've got my final beer from the beer cartel of my second unboxing. This is from Akasha Brewing Company, Double IPA, 8.5% alcohol, 375ml can. 2.5 standard drinks. I've had one Acacia before, which is just a standard IPA, which I do believe comes in at 7.2, I think, or something around there. That was really, really good. I do remember it had on a relatively cold evening, and it was quite an enjoyable, very tasty drink. So obviously I stay away from home on a Thursday for my labouring job, and I don't have my normal setup here with me, so I'm just by the fire and I've written down some notes. So this is off their website, which I'm sure will be on their can, acaciabrewing.com.au. So on their website, at Acacia, we live and breathe beer and are passionate about making it. It's no secret we love our hops, and you'll find a shed load of them in almost every beer we brew. We are also fiercely independent at Acacia, which means we don't skimp on quality ingredients sourced from around the world, ensuring the tastiest, most exciting beers we can make. So they've got an IPA, a triple IPA, which it's either 9 or 10%. They've got a silky smooth stout, a pale ale, mosaic IPA, Canada Bay ale, Cloud 9, Little Smith IPA, and of course this double IPA. So we'll get into a glass and we'll have a bit of a chat. So let's see if I can do this for you on camera. We'll get into a glass. Gone too high on the pour, I always do that. It probably doesn't give you a good viewing of the pour. But pretty decent head there, probably 2 to 3 finger head. It's quite a thick head. I know on some of my reviews recently, like the heads dissipates really quickly, but it doesn't look like it's going to do that. Nice color there, carbonation, as you can see, going hammer and tong from the bottom of the glass all the way up to the head. And I'll get the aroma, see if I can get anything from it. Very citrusy, very piney. Definitely has, definitely smells like it's got mosaic hops in it. Cheers guys, we'll get stuck in. Okay. Yeah, it definitely has got mosaic hops in it. So it starts off citrusy. Starts off citrusy, and at the back palate, there's a pine needle type taste flavor to it. It's pretty good. It's very like they say that they don't skimp on. They've got quality ingredients from around the world. Yeah, well, I can't even read my writing there. Ensuring the tastiest. Yeah, well, it definitely is tasty. These are definitely my style of beers. IPAs and double IPAs. And the fuller, more full on the IPA, the better. I like it. That's my preference. As you could probably tell, with the setup I've got going on, and got my yellow trackies on, that I'm not really a one-dimensional kind of guy. So these types of drinks suits me to a T. All right, so we'll talk about packaging. The orange and black with the white writing stands out. The only negative is, I'm not too sure if you can see that, is like the font size on it sort of gets lost a little bit on the packaging. But in terms of the packaging as a whole, if I saw this with other double IPAs, just the striking bright orange popping out of the black can, I'd probably look to buy it. So, yeah, so they've done well with the packaging. I just probably maybe use not so much of a thinner font. They probably need to use a thicker font on some of the writing. So I'll try to read it. The Cobden D is an American style double IPA saturated with our favourite hops, Mosaic, bang, did say that, Simcoe and Centennial, well balanced between the malt, hops and alcohol with fresh aroma of floral, citrus and pine. Drink fresh. So I got a couple of elements there, right, that's for sure. What time are we on? 7. So like I said in another video that's not up yet, but obviously it will when this goes up, so kind of what I just said's irrelevant, null and void, is that there's been a few times where I've done some live stuff on my Facebook feed, so I'll put that in the description either of the last video or this video. I'll continue to do those sorts of things. So I'm going to sort of go between the 3, YouTube, Facebook and Instagram with my content until I can build up enough followers on YouTube where I can start doing most of my live videos on YouTube. But this is a cracking drink. Really, it might not be everyone's cup of tea, but it definitely is my cup of tea. So, this beanie is a new addition. It's the colour of my PT brand, Smithfit PT. And a lovely family friend that I've known since childhood, Jenny Craven. Absolutely fantastic ripper beanie. It's nice and warm. It fits over my big scone, and as my hair's starting to dreadlock itself, it fits over sort of the big monstrosity that is my hair at the moment. My mum was going to do it herself, but she's had some issues with the elbow, sort of stopping her from being able to knit. So thanks, Jenny. Cheers. So yeah, you can see the carbonation still going crazy there. My palate has adjusted, so not the harshness, that's not the word I'm looking for, but the intensity of how complex the beer is has sort of mellowed a little bit, and I'm enjoying it even more now. Definitely like so citrus elements, definitely like lemon rind, lime and orange. So this filmed the day of the Melbourne first day of wearing masks. Had a bit of a shit morning. I won't lie. Had a really shit morning, to be honest. Obviously, where I work, sort of, are on the cusp of those areas where rules aren't applying to them yet, and I'm sure eventually those rules will start applying when or if, hopefully not, but yeah, when or if the numbers keep going up in different areas. But obviously I was on a work site today, so I'm a labourer, and we had 4 other labourers on site. None of them were wearing masks. I'm digging holes in the ground, and I've got my mask on, glasses fogging up, and from my standpoint, I think that they were taking the piss, regardless of whether that was sort of on the cusp of being outside of an area or not. Which sort of infuriated me a little bit. I had to sort of self-regulate and not let it bother me too much. I did see a lot of people were doing the right thing today. There was obviously some, not that this is a racing, because the people that actually were doing it on the first job were all Aussies. So this is not about race at all. I'm not like, I love all people, regardless of whatever. But yeah, so the first 4 were Aussies. I won't repeat what. Nah, maybe I will. So yeah, one of the guys I overheard saying is that I can't wait for the pandemic to be over so I can book out a room at Crown, get on the gear, and rock up the next day absolutely fucked, and put in a shit day's work absolutely fucked. So that's, yeah. I just wanted to yell out going, well, the pandemic's not going to finish anytime soon when you're taking the piss not wearing masks, mate, but just let it be. There's 4 of them and 1 of me. I probably would have got my head kicked in, so... but yeah, then obviously on the last job site, across the road from that, there was 5 Cambodian brickies, and none of them were wearing masks. So unfortunately, you can't control people, things, and places. You just can't control that in life. I know the impact that people not doing the right thing is having on certain people. I've obviously got a lot of people that I know that sort of stuff affects. But at the end of the day, you can't control that stuff. So it's better to focus on all the people I did see today wearing masks, and doing the right thing. I don't want this video to become a political thing, and neither does Akasha. But I just need to get that off my chest because it was just something that sort of irritated me today. because at the end of the day, I think the masks just take, for me anyway, the masks just take away that paranoia that if you've got it and you don't know you've got it, you're asymptomatic, you can't pass it on to, or at limits, passing it on to people. Like I think masks, I think they stop projecting up to like 98%. So obviously it's not going to, and people take them off to eat and whatever and put them back on and all the rest of it. But at least it will sort of limit the spread. And I think that's important because, whilst I might be all right if I get it, doesn't mean the next person that I am working and I don't have a face mask on doesn't mean that person will be all right with it, or that person will be all right with it, but they go home and they're still living with their parents, and one of their parents is ill, and all of a sudden their parent dies, and I've got blood on my hands. So, not that I really wanted to make this sort of a political pandemic type video, but it just came out of me just because just something pissed me off today, that's all. So, we've gone through packaging. I don't know what the price of this is. Obviously, it came in the Beer Cartel pack. I could probably put it in the comment section of what the price was for an individual can, or if you can get them in multiple or a slab. Down the bottom it says Awaken the Soul. Anything else on the can? Keep cold, drink fresh. 10A Spencer Street, 5 Dock, New South Wales. 2046 is the postcode. It says contents. Cool, delicious beer. So, I have sort of, this has been a longer video, and I don't know whether people like my longer videos or whether people like my shorter videos that go for 6-7 minutes. There will just be a variety on my channel of, I think that's my hair in the drink. Did I get it? I think I did. Yeah, so there'll be a variety of different times. Whether some people like to watch all my videos or whether they only like to watch a snippet of it. I'm not really sort of going to put time limits on my videos. Let's just see what happens. If my videos go for a long period of time, they do. If they go for a short period of time, they do. And if anyone's got any suggestions of what I could include in my content, please do. Whether that be on my Smith City product review on Instagram or Facebook, please feel free to send me messages or in the comment sections of my videos. Please like and subscribe. We've hit 31 followers, which is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, obviously we went to 30, went back to 29, and up to 31. So we'll just see how we go. We'll just keep building over a slow period of time and hopefully build an empire. So as for rating, these style of IPAs really suit me. They may not be, like I said, they may not be everyone's cup of tea, but they're definitely mine. And so with that being said, of me tasting a fair few different type of double IPAs and IPAs and that sort of stuff, I'm going to give this a rating of 9 out of 10. So covered packaging, I haven't covered pricing, but that's obviously for other reasons. Given it a rating, spoken about it. Everything's all above board, and I'm just going to finish off this little bit off camera and enjoy. Cheers, guys.